Yes.
That's how you pronounce your name, isn't it? Loreen?
It's actually Loreen.
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 Everyone calls you Loreen.
I was like, I can't say that. No, I know. It's like not Loreen, not Lorraine. Loreen or Loreen.
Loreen. Oh, Swedish. Loreen.
Loreen.
Just tell me a little bit about your kind of background and what you've been doing.
My music background.
Yeah, because nobody kind of knew you. Kind of in the Schlager kind of Melodifestivalen.
No, Schlager is actually not.
It's not. Your sound isn't Schlager, is it at all?
No. So I was really surprised that Krista took my song. I was like, okay, are you sure about this? Okay, before you regret it, I'll hang up. Click.
Yeah.
No, so I was in the Idols 6 years ago.
Right.
And that was actually when I realized that you need to have an identity. You need to have more than just a voice. You need to know what you want to sing about. And so I started to work here in Stockholm and in New York and Florida with several producers and songwriters, and just to develop some sort of, style and identity. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing 6 years, and now I'm...
Well, how would you describe your style? What would you call it?
Well, it's a mix of everything. I don't like to have, what is it called, limitations.
Yeah.
So I mix everything I want. It's like, strings there, and then I want some influences from my culture, and then I want a bit of that. So I mix whatever I want.
What do you call your culture?
I'm a burb.
North Africa.
That's North Africa. Yeah. I'm from Morocco, from the mountains there. The Berbs, there are certain people. They have their own culture and their own language, and so and they sing in a very special way. So usually they call me the gospel girl, and she's a soul chick. I was like, I'm not a soul. I sing with my soul, but I'm not a soul chick. No, gospel. Oh my God, I'm not an R&B chick.
Yeah.
It's like, she's an R&B. Yeah, you were, because I look like this, but I'm not. I listen to Oprah at home.
Really?
Like, yeah, and I sing Oprah too. So.
Have you ever spoken to Melina about that? Melina and Man?
I loved that song. I was like, yes, something different, something new. Thank God. That is not Schlager. I didn't call that song a Schlager song.
No, definitely not. No.
I like different. Different is good.
You could probably come back next year and do opera instead. Really shock everybody.
Good idea. I'm like, let's do that.
Yeah. So how long were you kind of preparing the song for when you got the call? Because did Warner actually enter the song for you? No,
and to be completely honest, at the beginning, people didn't believe in this. I had my crew, my producer and the songwriter I wrote the song with. We wrote this song just took us half a day, and so it was done. And Mons Zelmerlöw?
Yes.
Yeah. And he started to work with us because he liked our stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. And so that was Melodifestivalen was his idea from the beginning. And so it's like, can we just show the song and just send it? And if it happens, it happens.
So it was Mons' idea?
It was Mons' idea from the beginning. I was like, yeah, why not? It's a stage there. At first, I was a bit like, come on, no, they're just going to transform this song and the whole performance to something I can't really...
Kind of pop.
Yeah. And so it's like, no, you get to do whatever the fuck you want. Stand on stage, the clothes, they don't have anything to do with that. I was like, really? Okay. Good thing. Let's do it. And so they said yes. I was like, thank God. And we started to work.
Amazing.
We've been working our asses off with this thing. My God, So, yeah.
How long has it all been going on for? I mean, how many months?
Oh, we made this song. We wrote the song, what is it now? Last year, summer last year. We wrote the song and we sent it then, So the 2 days after we wrote it, we sent it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even finished when we sent it.
And how did you kind of feel with the whole circus, the whole event, and the attention? Yeah, the attention and the whole craziness.
You know what? I'm pretty grounded. I never lose myself because the Idols was a big help. It was 6 years ago.
Well, of course, so you kind of experiencing that whole kind of mental
the intensity, the media. Stand on stage every Saturday and they evaluate you. And it's like so.
How did you find that? How was that easy to take?
It was crazy. Then
what were they saying to you?
Oh, but they like me. But just the fact that you have somebody evaluate you, it's like you're good and you're bad. It didn't feel like it was right, because there is no such thing as good or bad. It's just different tastes, really. So, but they liked me. I didn't like myself back in the days. I was like, I sound like shit. How can you guys say that I'm good? Come on.
What were you singing?
Different things. I mean, they chose songs for us. I was like, I sang Pink. I sang Where Do I Begin? I mean, we different styles.
Yeah.
So we had a theme each week.
Yeah, it's like in the UK as well.
Yeah. So it was like, so I didn't like the whole form of that, and that was why I was like, no, I'm going to find myself, I'm going to do this the right way.
Yeah.
6 years. It took me 6 years to find it. You know, work with different people, just learn. And so I work with television, so I basically know a bit of everything. How TV works and what they want, and you know, it's like, I'm a control freak. Sorry, I'm a control freak.
So moving on to Melodifestivalen as well, I mean, were you prepared? You were prepared for the kind of intense time around it. I mean, how did you feel like, you know, kind of opening up the newspaper the morning after and seeing, you know,
actually, they didn't allow me to. They're like, you're not reading newspapers.
Really?
Come on, I heard it was something good. Can't I?
The attention's been crazy this year, hasn't it? I mean, the headlines and the criticisms, and it's been particularly bad this year, I think.
Yeah. And so they brought a really interesting thing about that. It's like, because I don't really care. I'm a bit boyish in a way. So I didn't shave my underarms. And so I was standing on stage, and my friend is like, come on, shave your underarms. They're going to take pictures of you. I was like, I don't care. I don't have time. I have more important things to think about. And so, you know, I sing, you know, and I move my arms. And, of course, they took a picture with my hairy underarms, and it's like the big headlines and, you know, a huge picture of the, you know, of the papers with me. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's your hairy underarms. It's like, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
And about the performance itself, I mean, did you choose the frock? The whole thing?
Yeah, I love
it. It's amazing.
You like it?
Yes.
Some people have been so annoyed by it. So
why?
What are you wearing? What are you wearing? It's like, it doesn't matter. It's a creation. Let it be whatever it is. It's like, just.
Where did you get it from?
It was Bia Zenfeld. She's a designer, and she's done a lot of things to Björk. She did a really cool thing. Yeah, and she makes.
I love Björk's clothes. Yeah.
You've seen them?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love Björk. Yeah.
She's great, really. And so I was like, can't you just do something freaking with straws, you know? Because, and no, she did that one. She did. She's great. She's freaky, and I love freaky. I love strange. I hate the jantelag. You know what jantelag is?
Yeah, of course.
I've been crushed, beaten down, and I'm frozen to the ground. Like a fool, I've trusted you. Still I'm hopelessly in love. I never thought that I would be this helpless.
Everybody was so afraid. It's like the dancers, they look so angry, and you look so sad. It's like, this is a sad song. I can't smile when I'm singing about
Of course.
sadness. Yeah.
My heart is breaking.
Really. And so they tried to make it more fun, more mediocre.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you guys.
How did you feel? What were you thinking when you were performing? What was your kind of? How did you get yourself into the zone?
You know, I think for me it's pretty hard to get in my zone because it's so. It's like standing naked in front of millions of people. So the first performance, I was so freaking nervous, you know, because I sometimes I lost my focus because it's all about. It's all about focus, and sometimes I lose it, especially when people don't believe what you do, and you have to stand for yourself, and you have to show up, like, I know what I'm doing. So what I do, I try to focus really hard. Yeah, and you know, gather around my dancers, because they were much younger than me, and so they were much nervous. Yeah. So, no, focus. That's the only thing I can do. But I can get really nervous sometimes.
Were you actually really nervous?
Not this last time.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
What will happen, whatever. Let's do this.
And I wanna leave when I'm alive. Now I can break away. Although I'm in my mind, my heart's
time you sang the song, did you think you were going to win?
No, not at all. Especially when it stood between me and Christian Valls. If I had a phone, I would vote on him.
I love Christian Valls.
Yeah, he's great. And so I had hoped it would be him and me, but I didn't have any expectations. I was like,
so how did you feel when they said that, you know, Loreen is going to have a chance, and how did you feel when that was announced?
I was freaking shocked. I was so fucking happy because I told you. See? They're like, oh, but the Swedish people, they don't know anything about music. Yet. I was like, no. I was like, they do. Apparently they do.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no difference. We are them are we. It's like the Swedish people. I'm the freaking Swedish people, you know? So don't judge.
So then you went to Sundsvall last week.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What was it like?
I felt so calm, but Göteborg was really hard because I was nervous and it was the first time ever to show another side of me like that. But Sundsvall, I was cool. That's a bad omen. Usually when I'm cool, it goes to hell.
A lot of people said that it was all of the results last week were wrong.
But the thing is, what I like is like, the Swedish people, they all got really like, what the fuck is going on? People have been so angry about this, and that's enough for me. It's like, okay. Because then I have the support on my side, and you know, I was number one for like...
You were, yeah.
And so...
That's what I've been trying to explain, because a lot of people are going mad that, you know, you didn't win, or Jenny Silver didn't win, but I was explaining, you know, it doesn't matter. At the end, it really doesn't matter because Ring's number one, iTunes chart, she's number one, Dilbert's number one. You know, the songs are selling, and everyone is now aware of all of these people, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I love it, and I love Jenny Silver.
How did you feel with this whole kind of voting ridiculous scandal?
You know, at first I was like...
Did you think it might change the results? I know Jenny's been very angry about it.
She's been very angry because
I don't blame her.
Because it wasn't that much difference. I was like, it was a couple of hundred votes.
Between her and Lovejohn,
Yeah. And she's been working so hard.
She really wanted this.
Yeah. I think everybody wants this. And for those who say that they don't want this, they're lying. But when it's such a small difference, you know, like 1 second, if a million people votes, 1 second is like, how much is that? If you think about it, it could have made a difference. Like, because I know that they switched those two things like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Did it happen to you as well?
It happened to me as well. Yeah, it did. The same thing. Yeah.
It was. It was
so
strange.
But then again, she got a hype. People are talking about it. They're talking about Jenny, and they're talking about The most important thing, I didn't expect anything from Melodifestivalen. I was like, because the song is difficult in a way, and then the performance is difficult. At least this is what they say. To me, it's not. So I was like,
what would you have done if you had to take it to your Eurovision Song Contest?
What I would have done different?
No, just in general. I mean, is that something you'd have wanted to do?
Of course. I mean, come on, you stand on a really huge stage, you know. And I know that in Germany they're really good at, you know, stages and, you know, so it would have been great. It would have been cool. And if I had went to Germany, I would have changed the clothes, something different. So, I would have done it completely different.
Yeah.
Not like that.
That's good. What are you doing now?
Studio, working my ass off.
Album?
We're planning album. Yeah, we're planning a video for the My Height Is Refusing Me. Scary one.
Excellent. Amazing.
I don't know. And so perhaps a collaboration, but I wouldn't say.
Who would you like to work with?
Here, in Sweden, anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Here in Sweden, I would like to work with Swedish House Mafia.
They're huge in the UK as well.
They are. In the world, there's so many. There's so many really cool ones out there. It's wonderful.
Who are you listening to right now?
I'm actually listening to a new guy. He calls himself Steven, and he's from Germany. Freaky guy, really. And he does house with some dubstep, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, top notch. Top notch.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Maria Callas. You know Maria Callas?
Of course.
I'm listening to her. I'm like, yeah.
These are people who are kind of inspiring you.
Yeah. Björk is inspiring me a lot. Björk's like her. I mean, the productions she does is like the strings and things like.
Are you going back to America to work?
To Morocco.
No, to America.
I miss it. I was actually on my way to America before this Melodifestivalen. I was like, okay, guys, I need to take a break. But they're like, Melodifestivalen, man. No. I was like, okay, I have to stay. Yeah. So when I finished, because we have 2 singles coming. One in April. Is it April? Yeah. So when that
That's
one
your
is
next single.
Yeah, that's my next single.
What's it called?
Sober.
Sober.
Actually, it stands between one song that's called "If She's the One." I'm always bitter. My lyrics.
Very good. Bitter lady.
I'm a bitter lady.
That's all right.
Sober and "If She's the One." 2 songs.
Where we go, I don't care, no. It's right now and we're right here, oh. Under the street lights standing face to face. I'm losing sense of time and space.
Really good songs.
Yeah.
I'm always screaming at my songs. Now I wanna live, but I'm lost. And there's a lot of screaming.
That's good though. That's what we want. We want that. Yeah.
I know it's a moment.